Hey everyone, my name is Brooke. This is Diamonds by the Row. Thank you for clicking on this video. In today's episode, we are going to continue working our way across the bottom. We're going to do these two sections right here so that way we can get started on the Christmas tree, finish up this little gingerbread guy down here, and start working our way up the side. This particular section is going to be fun to do. There is one of the ABs is in here, I believe. I know that's going to be a bunch of fairy dust, so we'll have to see how this one works up. I'm going to go ahead and zoom the camera in and get set up, and then we'll get started on it. Okay, let's go ahead and get this section going. Sorry about the noise. There we go. This section's a little bit thinner than the one that we did right here, so hopefully it won't take too much time. There's a lot of color changes in this one, not a lot of color blocking, so it might be a little longer. We'll see how it goes. As usual, I will be using the Diamond Art Club pen. This is the one that does come with all of the kits. And I will be using the Diamond Art Club tray. All right, so let's see. As we'll just go ahead and do what we always do, and I'll start in the corner and I'll kind of just work my way this way. So we need to start with P. If I can find it. All right, there we go. Lighting looks a little off, so hopefully everything is okay. We'll go ahead and get started. So hello, how is everyone? Again, thank you for clicking on this video. We are moving right along with this canvas. It's coming together nicely. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do the row above it. Might as well. All right. Got the first couple of drills down. So, how did everyone's Sunday and Monday go? It is currently Monday afternoon. This video is going to go up on Tuesday. We didn't do much on Sunday. You know, my husband came home early. He took a day off of work, so we have just been doing things around the house that need to get done. We're still trying to figure out what to do with the front door situation that we got going on. We need to make a decision on that. And I have seen in the Facebook group, Diamond Art Club, if anyone purchased a mystery box, let me know. I see a lot of orders are coming in. People are receiving their mystery boxes. So far, I really haven't seen anything that... And I didn't purchase a mystery box, and I was kind of regretting it. I know as of the time that I'm recording this, which is Monday afternoon, the larger, the more expensive mystery box is still in stock. I keep watching it. I think it's the Cyber Monday one, I believe. I did have a little bit of kind of like regret for not purchasing it in the beginning, but now that I see some of the posts on Facebook, I haven't really come across anything that I think I have to have. Now, with that being said, there's still several kits that have not been shown yet. So I am definitely waiting to see the new Peggy Collins kit that it was supposed to be in these mystery boxes. That's the one that I'm most curious about. I do love Peggy Collins artwork, so I am basically just on pins and needles waiting to see what this one looks like. But if you purchased anything, one of the 2 mystery boxes, let me know down in the comments. Did you receive yours? Are you happy? If you did receive yours, are you happy with the ones that you received? I am definitely stalking the Facebook groups, waiting to see all of the different kits as they come out. I still haven't received any notification on my Black Friday purchases from their big release, so hopefully, I don't even think they're supposed to start, I think they're supposed to start shipping out by the end of this week, I believe. So today's Monday, yeah, I believe maybe by Thursday they're supposed to start shipping out. We'll see, I'm not sure. So, still anxious in receiving those. I did go ahead and I did put in another order. This one was for Dreamer Designs. I've never purchased from Dreamer Designs before, and I've been obsessed with another artist. Dreamer Designs has, I believe his last name, Curtis is his first name. Last name I think is Rajkovic. I could be completely wrong, and I apologize if I mispronounced his last name. But I've been a fan of his artwork for several years. I do follow him over on Instagram. And it all started with his kind of like Halloween girls that had the big jack-o'-lantern purses. Or, yeah, purses. I don't know if he still does those designs anymore. I know a lot of the ones that I see on the website, the girls don't have the little jack-o'-lantern purses anymore. And I guess if you're familiar with what I'm talking about, then you'll know, but you can go on to Instagram or Dreamer Designs and see some of his older ones with the little jack-o'-lantern purses. Those were always my favorite, and I always wanted to purchase one, just never did. but Dreamer Designs sent an email out last night saying that they were going to continue their Cyber Monday sale for the next day or so, and it was buy one, get one 60% off for their US kits. So I went ahead and purchased 2 from Curtis Reikovich. One of them is called Celestia, and the second one is the Watcher. And I believe that one is an owl. And I think it's sitting on top of a tombstone. Not 100% sure. Now I can't remember. But Celestia has a lot of light colors, pastels. So I'm curious as to how that one is going to work up. Anybody watching this video, if you have done Celestia or the Watcher, please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. I would love to know. So that one I did end up purchasing last night, Sunday night, and I have already received a shipping notification. So hopefully, they just printed the label. I don't think that they've actually boxed it up or done anything, because that would be crazy if so. I have seen mixed reviews on Dreamer Designs. I want to say, just based on what I've seen, what I've heard, Dreamer Designs is kind of in line with Diamond Art Club. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think as far as quality goes and things like that, I believe they're on par with each other. So look forward to an unboxing. As soon as that one comes in, I'll unbox it and we can take a look at the canvases. I know a couple of the issues that I had with some of the renderings for Curtis's work is I would love the original artwork, but then looking at the render for the diamond painting, something was just, it was throwing me off. Either it was the faces didn't look right, the eyes, or you know, the mouths, the hands. Sometimes the hands looked a little funky. So when I went through and I was going through all of the kits that were available and part of the buy one get one 60% off sale, I was looking at basically the faces and the hands and checking the render to make sure that everything kind of looked good. And that's how I base a lot of my purchases off of now. I really do appreciate that most of these diamond painting companies will post what the artwork or the diamond painting render looks like, so that way you can kind of see the grid and everything. And that helps me make a decision. Sometimes, I don't know, the outlining looks weird on some of them. I don't like harsh white outlining. And there was a few of the kits that I really liked by him, but then looking at the render, I didn't like the way that the outlining was done. It was too harsh, or I don't know. Hopefully that makes sense. It makes sense when I say it, but I don't. Maybe I'm not saying it right. So today was just kind of like I didn't do too much. We had to go do our weekly Sam's run, kind of restock the house. Just doing all of the things that I couldn't do over the weekend because I didn't have my driver's license and don't want to get a ticket for driving without a license. So, but now it's all good. I have my license back. We're good to go. I feel like I'm gonna have to glue it to me so that way it doesn't get left in another car again. Yeah, and I noticed that having that same problem again with the drills not wanting to stay down. It's doing the same thing where they're just slipping and they're not adhering to the canvas very well. Hopefully it's not all over the entire canvas, because that would not be good. But in other big news, we did hit 100 subscribers last night. That was really fun to, log in and see that we had hit 100 subscribers, and I also received a notification from YouTube. Sometimes they'll send out little notifications when you hit certain milestones and things like that. So 100 is a milestone and we hit it, and that was exciting. I appreciate everyone. Thank you for subscribing and commenting. I love chatting in the comments. I do have, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to kit up the 2 kits that came in the advent calendar, the Diamond Art Club 2025 advent calendar. I did do like a all full spoiler, showed everything that was behind the doors, and I did unbox both canvases, but I didn't do like a drill train or anything like that. I kind of just unboxed the canvases and showed the images and things like that. So I think I'm gonna kit up those 2 because I do have 2 open storage containers right now. I have one of my Amazon art dots, and I have my Elizabeth Ward that I was doing Nutcracker Ballet in. So those are all open, and I think I have enough time that I can get those done before the end of I don't know, I might be able to get them done before the end of the year. Not 100% sure, maybe. But we got this really pretty AB, and a good chunk of the tree is done in these, so that'll be It'll be real pretty to look at. Once we're done, I'll zoom in at the end. Once we get finished, I'll zoom in and show all of the specials because we got a bunch. Yeah, that's looking good already. And this will be the first canvas that I've done that's had this many ABs together. The other Boo Cafe didn't. It had some together in one section, but not a big chunk like this. So I think the extra flash from that AB coating is going to be real pretty when it's bunched up like this together. Have it stand out a little bit more. All right, well, I think I'll just go ahead and work on this for about an hour, and then I'll come and do a check-in at the hour mark, and we'll see how far we got. Okay, so we are at the hour mark, and this is what we have been able to do. Got the most of the tree done. A lot of the specials are here. We have the yellow fairy dust, the red, the green AB. There's some of the blue fairy dust over here in her sweater, and some of the red down here in the ribbons. So it's been really fun to work this one up with all of the specials that we have. We still do have one more of the green fairy dust that we have left to go. So far so good. It again with the same thing that I had over here with the slippy drills that just don't want to stick down. I don't know why. But again, right here in the sweater, it's doing the same thing. So, I'm not sure why, or if it's just another thing that I thought of is maybe it could be that there's just some odd shaped drills in here and they just don't want to line up completely together. I'm not sure. But it's not too terrible yet. Hopefully it's not all over the canvas. And this one seems to be working up a lot faster than I thought it would. There's a lot of color changes, but there's a good bit of each color in here, so it's not like constantly changing out. Let's see. And surprisingly, the ABs aren't giving me too much of a hassle. I know I've seen a lot of comments saying that ABs are really hard to place. They don't like to stay on the pins. They're hard to pick up. I luckily just haven't had any issues with them at all. They seem to be doing pretty good. So I have about another hour. We'll go ahead and just go for another hour. Here's that green fairy dust. I don't think these pick up at all on the camera, but that is the color. So we'll just keep on going for another hour, and I'll check in again and see if we are able to get this done. All right, so we are down to the final few colors here. It took about 56 minutes to do the rest of that. I do have, let's see, I do have the 2 canvases that came in the advent calendar. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get those kitted up. So that way, I keep seeing all of these like little challenges where 8 hours or 12 hours straight diamond painting. I think those would be good for that since they're small enough. I believe I should be able to get at least one of them, if not both of them, done. So that might be a fun little challenge to do. And let's see, last color. So this one, again, no complaints other than a couple of areas where the drills just will not stay down. It's like they didn't even want to come off the pen at all. But this one was fun to do with all of the specials and all the ABs. This was a nice one. So there we go. That is the last one. Yep. And I will zoom in so that way you can see. We got a lot of the ABs and fairy dust throughout. Very pretty, and it looks really good when the light hits it. And those ABs do sparkle a lot. So now we have the whole bottom 2 rows of this canvas done. Let me show real quick. Zoom out. And here is the 2 bottom rows completely done, and then we also have the side over here. Here we go. And then this side right here where we started. So next episode, we will work our way up this side. I think, I haven't decided yet. I may just go across and connect so that way we have the whole bottom halfway done. We'll see. I haven't decided where I want to go, but we'll definitely go up this way so we can finish the tree. But yeah, so that is today's episode. Thank you all for clicking on this video. Go ahead and give the video a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. Would love to have you here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.